It's Friday. Bonus tea time. You guys, welcome. How's everybody's end of the week going? Did you have a fun day Friday?
I'm
We had
just
a little
happy.
bit of a long night last night.
I did. I'm happy that I'm home now. So, you know.
I'm just so happy.
I mean, Jerry, I'm just grateful that we made your bail. I'm
Me too.
surprised they let you keep the shirt, frankly. I mean, it is flattering. At least the stripes are going in a flattering angle.
Agreed. Well, this side
Real
is.
question. How was prison food?
They actually starved me. They thought that my ass was so iconic I didn't need any more food.
Oh, me too.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Thicker than a snicker, my friend. Thicker than a snicker. So we are here again.
I can't wait to hear about it. I can't wait to hear about your jailhouse experience.
Right. I apologize that we have another tea time. We did not expect this to happen, but you know, as shit happens, it just happens. Hey y'all. So we had a whole lot go on yesterday, and we're going to let you guys know what happened, right? What
We actually have an entire video to show for you, and I'm going to warn anyone that's actually eating that maybe it could be a little nauseating and put you off your food, because it is a FURBY video, and part of his open mouth chewing tirade was that we don't play the entire video and we only play snippets. So I believe we're going to have a bit of a watch party here tonight. And when this is over, we'll have it up on our YouTube video. Isn't that right? The YouTube channel, so people can find it and watch it if they need to watch it themselves. Again,
it's actually up there. Is it up there now?
Trigger warning. It's nauseating.
I believe it's already up there, but it'll be also played in its entirety here. Should we give them the background on what kind of happened before we go into this video? Probably, right? So
I feel like we maybe just an
let's
overview.
Let's wait until we get like 1K on here, and then we'll start.
Okay.
So share the video, y'all.
We're waiting.
Share the video.
We're waiting for 1K, so y'all got to share
for all the Papa Huns. It's for all the Papa Huns.
In case you're new to the channel and perhaps you've been, shared and didn't know who we are, my name's Tracy. This is my spawn, Caroline.
Sorry.
Devil spawn.
And I'm feisty. Hi.
Hi. We're former paparazzi accessories consultants who have since found out some mighty unsettling information about our former company, which we like to share here on our platform called Tea Time. Spilling the tea. Usually we come on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific. But when we have the need, we pull out a special episode. So tonight's specialty is Jailhouse Rock.
It is.
Why, you ask? Because someone has threatened us, some of us here at the Crack the Crown crew, with jail for murder. Murder!
I just can't believe this is real.
It is real. It is. I am now officially an accessory to murder, I guess.
Isn't their theme accessorize? You're now I think you accessory to murder. Are you a necklace?
Jerry?
Are you a ring, Jerry?
Y'all, Jerry actually killed somebody.
So
it's called Furby's career.
Rip Furby's career.
Wow.
Rip.
That was a good one. So here's the thing, guys. And, this is a whole hot mess. So Clubhouse, if you guys follow us in Clubhouse, there's this whole Clubhouse thing going on. And I opened up a Clubhouse room. Being me, I've learned my lesson on some things here. Okay. I will go into a Clubhouse room quite often and I multitask because I can't focus on one thing. Even here, you guys, I'm multitasking, I'm fidgeting, I'm doing shit. So I decided to open up a Clubhouse room while I am working on my comment sold shit. And it's called Feisty and Spicy. A friend of mine who I don't personally know her. We have not had tea and crumpets as of yet in my life. Got on there and she was quite upset about the previous tea time because she has COVID And she's upset that the founder literally is, stated that he's sick of people talking about COVID and that we just need to get a grip, stop talk about COVID, and hurry up and buy his $5 jewelry is basically the gist of it. And she was very upset about this. And then she was upset about Erica Cole's TikTok. That's in honor of Colleen Nicole, who calls it TikTok. She was upset about that TikTok about drinking wine and making fun of people who have COVID. So she was quite spicy in that room, and they said some stuff in that room. And at one point, I remember saying, "Yo, y'all, I don't want all of my social media platforms taken away. So they're joking. We're done. We're going to move on." And then they started telling ghost stories. And then I said, "I'm going to go take a nap." Probably 60% of that, I was really zoned out and tuned out, and I didn't say a whole lot in the room. And so I had not heard what happened in that room in its entirety, but it was recorded and sent to Taylor Kirby, who I guess is now filed charges against me for conspiracy of murder.
Conspiracy to commit murder.
Conspiracy.
You're an accessory to murder.
Yes. Correct. So, first of all, I
died a little inside having to listen to him talk. Does that count?
I guess there's things that had happened. There was things that did happen while I was there, and people said you obviously weren't close to your phone because people were like saying stuff and you weren't responding at all, which is a typical Jerry move. I will never be in Clubhouse as a moderator and not pay attention to what's going on in the room anymore. Number one, that's lesson number one, which means I'm going to have to cut down my Clubhouse time because I can't hyper focus on one thing very well. Number two, I would never condone anything like that at all. So in the beginning of it, it was all fun and games. So I guess there is some serious verbiage that had happened because as it went on, Gaynor was just fuming pissed. Like she was just pissed. And she is from England, by the way. She's not from the United States of America. So I'm sure that Interpol is also going to be, is it Interpol? They're probably also going to be notified. Y'all, I'm just fucking being a smart ass. Like, I don't know, whatever.
It's an international conspiracy now.
So I took a nap.
Let's be real.
So after that, I took a nap, right? I left the room. I took a nap. I did not wake up in time for Tell Your Story, which is a shocker. They know that if I take a nap, I'm fucking out for the count because I like to sleep. I wake up and I wasn't even going to check my phone. And when I checked my phone, all hell broke loose and said that police were involved. So with that being said, we are going to unfold the story for you because I guess Furface did a video and I have not been privy to the video. I know a lot of people have seen the video. I have not watched it. So you're going to see real-time reaction between Tracy and I on this video that he made with the conspiracy to commit murder.
We thought we'd watch it with y'all.
Yeah. Why not? We do everything together.
Let's call it a reaction video.
Yeah.
Who's ready?
Right. And I'm wearing my jailhouse stripes for you guys. This is also one of my favorite sweaters. So maybe I'm
here in Kentucky, they give you hoodies in the winter. So we went ahead and wore our Crack the Crown hoodies.
What is that?
That's Jerry's mugshot.
That's my mugshot. Y'all, that's my mugshot from last night.
You like it?
Dangerous.
It's pretty good.
Armed and dangerous. 2 arms. Super dangerous. You guys, forewarned is forearmed. I currently have 4 arms.
Thank you, Frank, for saying congrats on your freedom. I appreciate that. I am a free woman as of now. Right now, I'm trying to get positioned correctly. Okay, there we go. Sure. Yep. I think I'm ready for
Are we ready, Spaghetti?
I think so.
Okay. I mean, I wanted to bring snacks, but I was told I would not be happy about that. So
Kathleen Brewer said she loves your makeup, Caroline.
What?
Kathleen Brewer says she loves your makeup.
Aww.
You.
Okay, ready?
Okay. Should we zoom it in a little bit?
I'm going to go and mute my mic. And then when I have something to say, I'll just raise my hand or...
Here, wait a minute. Let's do this.
Play the whole thing before we react.
Well, we can react here.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
We're just making sure everybody's got a clear shot.
Hey, what's up, my late night friends? So, if you're watching the replay, you're seeing this. Welcome to the Cray Cray Show.
Cray Cray Show.
Pinned and posted. If we may or may not end up doing any jewelry tonight. We'll see. But I pinned it just for kicks and giggles. So we're sitting here in my kitchen, and it's late at night. My children are not here tonight. They were, so my one daughter had Dungeons and Dragons today after school, and then my other daughter had dance tonight. So I got to see my kids tonight, which is always fun. But so we're gonna have a little chat, right? And actually, hang on, we're gonna take a.
We just started, and I'm like, he's so.
So I have ice cream, and
Oh, it's ice cream.
Before, and I started melting, so I put it back in the freezer.
It's not the blood of his enemies.
Here's my thing. We're gonna have this might be a little bit of a different live, and I know it's most likely gonna get shared out to the haters, which is fine. Welcome, haters.
Oh, thank you!
Having you here because you're gonna really like this one.
Oh, goody.
So, as you all know, I love what I do. I love the brand that I represent. I love what the crown stands for. I love everything about it. I love being able to work from home. I love being able to go live late at night and make enough money to provide for my family. I believe in it 1,000%. If you guys don't know, I have 5 core beliefs. I believe in myself. I believe in my company. I believe in my product. I believe in my team and the system. Power 15. I believe in the industry.
That was
1,000%. I believe in it. 1,000%. Right? In all of them. And so I say to people like on my car wash lives and everything, I often talk about it and say, if you have those 5 core beliefs, nothing and no one is going to prevent you from being successful. And I 100% believe that. Like 1,000%. Hey, I might actually kick this up just a little bit. Just to make sure that because when I do this, sometimes I echoes. Hang on, I wonder if I can. Can you guys hear me? I'm just curious. Can you guys hear me?
No.
I just don't want this to be.
No, unfortunately.
Hang on. Let me see if I might get 2 cups. We might get 2 cups. And then that way we'll do that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because I want this to be. I want you all to hear. I want you to hear and understand me very, very clear. And I've literally spent hours debating on this one. And I've talked to some friends. And
We
I've talked to
live
some people,
rent
and I've
free.
talked to some things. But here's what I'm going to tell you. And the reason why, because some of you might be like, why is he going to talk about this? Why is he going to do this and that? I feel like I have a moral and ethical obligation to have this conversation. Hang on, I got to fix my... There. Hang on, I might even kick it a little bit. There. Okay. So, I feel like... Yes, I still have my Christmas decorations up. I actually have no problem keeping them up until February. I really don't. This is peppermint ice cream, but the problem with this is I'm really picky with
What
ice
the
cream.
fuck is this, a
This is
mukbang?
the cheaper brand
Mukbang.
ish, and it puts gunk in my throat. So I have water because
Let
it makes
me
me
clear
cough
my
and,
throat.
Anyway, so we're gonna eat some ice cream, and we're gonna discuss stuff tonight. So on my car wash lives, it's a little late to go to the car wash because it's closed.
Does it get weird?
And it's kind of dark. And so this isn't kind of my normally scheduled broadcast. My late night ladies know. So we'll see who's up. Because the rest of you, you're most likely gonna see this on replay, or I might be on a little chat group. You know what I'm saying?
A little chat group.
And I hope I am. Because I want you to hear it from me very, 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 very clearly tonight, right?
Boop! Wish granted!
Can we make it any clearer? I am speaking.
Good dogs.
My words. Right? If you want to play the entire thing, play the entire thing. Because I'm tired of being lied about. I'm tired of being having snips and things and things to bit pieces. I've been debating on this one because here's my thing. I believe in my 5 core beliefs more than I believe in anyone. Because first, I believe in myself, right? I believe in me. 100% I believe in me. I've been through a lot in my life. from ups and downs in life and college and all that stuff. I've been through marriage. I've had children. I've had divorce. And I've had to provide for myself. I provide for a whole nother household.
Alimony?
So I look at it and I say, I've had to like bootstrap it by myself. And in this industry, I don't have an upline, right? Yes, my last name is Kirby, and yes, my brother and his wife are two of the founders of this amazing company. That means nothing, right? As far as my business and my income goes, that means nothing. So y'all can say whatever you want to, but it means nothing in reality. And those who know. But so here's my thing. I believe in my 5 core beliefs. I've been in this industry 21, almost 22 years. I was on the corporate side. I've worked for many other companies. I have a lot of friends. Let me just repeat that. I have a lot of friends in other companies, and I have a lot of friends on the corporate side in other companies, right? A lot. Like a lot. I've written in books. I've spoken on stages. I've spoken in for other companies. I've never been paid for it, so don't even try to do that.
No, because you paid
So
to
here's
do
what I'm
it.
gonna say.
Eric Warray,
I
you paid
believe
to
in all
do
that
it.
stuff.
You
And
paid
I've
to
said
do it.
before, hey, if this isn't your thing, go find something that is. Again, I believe in my 5 core beliefs. I believe in, if you believe in yourself, if you believe in the company, you believe in the product, you believe in
Jesus.
if you
Sky
believe
Daddy.
in your team in the system, and if you believe in the industry.
That's
So
6.
if you don't believe in a company, go find a company you believe in. If you don't believe in the product, go find a product you believe in, right? Go do that. And I've preached that for 20 years.
Preach.
Whoa!
On that side and
Preach.
on this side, right? I have
Preach.
preached that.
Yeah, because it's a
I believe in that.
cult.
But I also believe in morals and ethics and
We're the
values
fucking
and all these
cult.
things, right? In business, I'm honest, I'm transparent. A lot of times I get myself into trouble because I'm too honest and I'm too transparent and I speak my mind, right? I don't hide things. I never have.
Too
I
honest?
wish people the best. I believe in being a lighthouse. I believe in standing up for what's right. I believe in standing up for the underdog. I believe in teaching correct principles. I have never told people just to buy a rank, never my whole life. I preach the power of 15, and those of you who don't understand math, you wouldn't understand it anyway. So don't worry about it. Those of you who want to send me nasty emails and messages and text messages and all these things, and share my number and share my address and do all those things,
No
send stuff
one's
to my
done
house,
any
go
of
ahead
that.
and do it.
No one
It doesn't mean
cares
anything to me.
enough, dude.
Like,
You're not that
The
interesting.
haters, and I know we talk about it, and sometimes it really does hurt. The haters truly mean nothing to me. They don't, especially the ones recently.
Then what you talking about,
Literally,
fool?
it means nothing to me.
Well, then why are you
Here's what
live?
I'm going to say, right? There is a group, and I'm going to publicly address and confront this group.
Here we are.
Consultants who were terminated because they lied, they cheated, and they stole. Yes. And I have no problem confronting them to their face about that. Because when you buy a rank, you're stealing commissions from the other people. If you want to say that I'm all about
How?
commissions and all about my own money and all about my stuff, say whatever you want to. But it's the structure of this business that you bought into. It's the structure of the business that you agreed to those
How
values.
did anyone buy a
So when
rank?
you buy a rank and you publicly talk about how much you bought to hit a rank, you're stealing.
Who
That's
is he
theft,
talking about right now?
right? So let's get it very clear. from
No
the
one knows
beginning.
what he's talking
You stole.
about.
You lied about what you did.
Lied
right?
about it.
And you cheated to get
Cheated.
your rank, to get your pay, to get a title, to get jewelry named after you. You lie,
No.
you stole, and
No.
you cheated.
No.
And you got terminated, right?
No.
And when that happened, you've been very angry.
I quit.
And you let everyone know that this company destroyed your life.
No.
Here's what I'm going to say. You and your actions are what destroyed your life.
My life's
the
not
company.
destroyed.
Every
But
company
okay.
has rules that you must
Do
follow.
they?
Right?
Aw.
And if you want to say that you're a true entrepreneur and you have your own rules and you don't have to abide by anything, you
Correct.
do. Because guess what, darling?
Darling.
You still are a citizen of what's called the United States of America.
Oh.
And darling,
The law?
in the United States of America, there are laws.
Yeah,
there are rules.
the FTC
that
has
if you
some too,
own
sugar
your own
britches.
business, you have to follow.
Yeah.
Right? Right. And here's what I'm going to tell you. The reason why I'm fired up tonight, I literally have never, ever, and I'm going to, this is the only time you're ever going to hear me mention it because I want to be very clear and very direct. I feel like some people in my company are afraid of being attacked. I feel like some
My
people
company
who are
should
tied to my company are afraid of being
My
listed,
company?
shared, exposed,
Yes.
right?
Your
Talked
brother's.
about.
Oh, do
and
you
then
own the
whatever.
company
Well,
now?
here's the thing.
He owns the company now. It's his company.
Let's go down. Woo! We're getting off to a good start tonight. Ready for this? I feel like.
Ew! Ew, he's talking with his
Right?
mouth full.
I feel like there are people
He feels
In
like
my
there are
company.
people.
who are
He
scared.
feels like there are people.
You might still be going about your business, but you're afraid to stand up for what's right. You're afraid that you might say something or you might do something that attracts their attention. And then they're
Yes.
going to share it, and then you're going to be attacked. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Here's what I'm gonna
I've
tell
been
you.
attacked for over a year. My beard, my face, my teeth, my body
Your
has all been
furbiness?
attacked.
Your
Right?
furbiness?
I have been mocked. I have been made
Yes.
fun of. I have been shared to anti-MLM groups.
Yes.
I have had TikToks made about me. I have had a 17-year-old literally say horrible things, which literally makes me
Literally.
laugh.
Literally.
Furby!
Because
Furby!
protect a 17-year-old
Furby!
that talks like that. You're allowed to have that kind of a social media
Wait,
presence, right?
but that's the law, because she's a minor and you're so worried about rules.
But don't try to protect her.
I don't have to, honey. The law does it for me.
Furby.
And so then here's my thing. You create a group to
Yes.
destroy the company that I'm a part of, that I represent,
Yes.
that I've
Yes.
been in for over 10 years.
Yes.
You want to create a group called whatever you want to.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Former paparazzi consultants, former whatever. You want to say that you hate the company, that all these things, that they lied to you,
Yes.
that this and that. They didn't.
They did.
Right? And what's interesting is your own professionals that you've paid money to, that you've had on your program, have come out against you.
No, they haven't.
Right? But then
Not a
what
single
you do
one.
is you block them, you bash them, you ban them, and
No.
you say how stupid they are and how dumb they are, right?
No.
Let's get this one very straight, because that's what's happened.
No, it hasn't happened at all.
Right.
Not
Right.
once.
Okay. So then you go to Clubhouse and you record people and you want to mock us and you want to do stuff, but you want to talk about how vile
Yes.
people are, right?
Yes.
You want to talk about how vile I am. You want to
Yes.
talk about how evil I am. You want to talk about that I bully you. You want to talk about that I waste my time watching you. I literally have never watched one of your programs.
Then how do
Never
you
in my
know
whole
what's
life
going
have I
on,
ever
Sugar
watched
Britches?
you. I'm not afraid of you. You don't intimidate me. There's
Boom.
nothing you can say that literally would put any sort of fear into my life. Not one thing.
How about the IRS?
So here's what I'm going to tell you. I haven't come after you like you've come after me. I haven't attacked you like you've attacked
Yes,
me.
you have.
I haven't spoken about you like you've spoken about me. One time, I did call you all Mama June, Honey Boo Boo, and Princess Fiona.
Y'all hear this
That's
shit?
right.
That video is still out there.
Yes.
I will never, ever deny that. I won't.
Really?
'Cause
'Cause
you
you
did.
Deny
did.
a lot of things, but here's
You
what we're
did,
gonna say.
though.
Here's what we're going to say.
Who's we?
Tonight-
You and the mouse in your pocket?
You all crossed a line.
Did
I'm
we?
not okay with. If you want to make
Did
fun of
we?
me, make fun of
Here's
me.
the line.
If you want
Can
to
you
tell
cross
people
the
that
line?
it's a horrible company, tell people it's a horrible company. If you want to tell people, like, oh my gosh, I hate the product. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Do it. If you want to say my teeth are horrible, if you want to say my beard's horrible, if you want to say I'm ugly, if you want to say that
We never said
We
any
never
of
said
that.
any of that.
We never
all
said
care
any of
about is
that.
money,
Not
Go
once.
ahead and say that, because here's what I'm going to tell you.
Again,
It's
with
not
here's
true,
what you're
and
going to
you
tell
know
me.
it.
I
The
do know
problem
it.
is, your story's unraveling pretty quickly.
It's
But
not.
again, let me be very, very clear. The entire point
Where are you?
of this little chat tonight.
Oh,
right,
God,
is
he's going to
because
eat
I
with his
love
mouth open
what
again.
I do.
Ugh.
I love selling jewelry from my house. I believe in my 5 core principles.
Ew.
I believe in the company. 100%. I believe in
Mukbang.
the product. And I will stand by it 1,000%.
1,000.
I believe in my team and the system. I believe in the Power of 15, and I believe all of the leaders who are in my company.
It's not your company. You don't own it.
More than you know.
You're an independent
So
contractor,
here's what I'm going
fool.
to say. You ready for this one?
Ready?
Tonight on Clubhouse, you created a feisty and spicy room.
Yes.
You did. You created the room, right?
Yeah.
Which means you're the moderator, which means you're responsible for the platform and the conversation that's spoken about, right? You had a couple hundred people on there, whipped-dee-doo-dah, super happy for you. But here's what I want to say.
Whip-de-doo-dah.
The conversation on the topic that was discussed for hours in this room was a violation. It is a line that I'm sorry I'm going to address it tonight. Right? I'm going to address it tonight.
You're just sorry.
Because you crossed a line, a criminal line.
Ooh,
Not
criminal
about
line.
the company and not about the product and not about me and not about my looks and not about my weight and not about my teeth and not about my hair and not about my stupid family and not about my
He
stupid
even said
mom,
they're
and
a
not
stupid
about my
family.
stupid siblings and not about my stupid sister-in-law. You crossed the line.
Your
You crossed the
stupid
line.
sister-in-law.
A criminal line. And guess what? You can say you can say on there and say, whoa, 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 whoa. After hours of death, hours of talking about how we want to kill and murder people.
Oh my God, he's
Let me
hilarious.
make it very clear. You said this. It's recorded. Don't worry,
You
darling.
said
It's
this?
recorded.
Was it I or you?
Have nothing to do with this conversation. Correction. You do. Because you're the moderator. It's your
Oh, okay.
room.
Sure.
You were on there. And the best part about Clubhouse and it being recorded is that when you speak, your little dial lights up. You can't hide it. You can't say you were hacked.
No one
You
tried
can't say,
to.
I wasn't there, because you were. Your voice is recorded. You've been turned into the police. You will continue to be turned into the police. Not just in my state, not just in my city, but in as many as people want.
Oh,
You know why?
God.
Because all of the people who are in that room have been recorded and screenshot. Your names, all of your names,
Okay.
are being reported to Clubhouse,
Yes.
are being reported to other companies.
Okay.
Because again, remember I said I'm kind of connected in this industry. So
Yeah.
your names are all being written down. Your names have all been recorded.
They wrote them
Right.
down and recorded them.
Of who's in the room.
Double trouble.
Your names are being reported to the police.
Okay.
Your names have been reported to Clubhouse. You don't want to know why?
Yes.
This now becomes a criminal investigation.
Ooh,
When you
fancy.
start talking about how you're going to murder someone, when you start talking about taking out a mother of children, a father of children, and how to do it and not get a murder charge.
Oh, you mean
and how you're
by
gonna
having
do
a
this,
COVID
and you
super
can say,
spreader
well,
event?
You're not going to get bail money, and you better be careful of this, and you better be careful of that, but this is how we're going to do it. And you clap and applaud and say, oh, girl, I love you. Girl, I love you. I wish you were over here so you could do that. And then all of a sudden, you say, whoa, 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 whoa. I hope that the replay is turned off on this because, whoa, let me make it very clear.
Nobody said
I'm not
that.
part of this. Darling, for an hour and 45 minutes, you were. You were. And it's all recorded. And it's being reported to the police.
Okay.
It's being reported to attorneys.
Good luck.
It's being reported to every social media platform possible.
Fantastic.
Everyone who was in that room has been screenshot and recorded. Your names are all down. Because if something happens, you've all just become an accessory to a crime. You may say,
You are
whoa, I have nothing to do with this,
Oh
but
my
you
God.
did.
No.
And you do.
No.
And you crossed a line that is so vile and so disgusting that literally I cannot sit here in my home and go live and sell something without saying something first. Do you want to know why?
Yes,
Do you want to know
please.
why?
Yes.
You are a disgusting human being.
Oh
Your
my God.
entire
Is that it?
No. Hold on.
group
Oh.
are disgusting, vile human beings. You want to talk about me, you want to talk about the fact that you got terminated from a company because you're a vile person? You just got
Ooh.
terminated from another one.
That's not
You
what my
wanna
letter
pretend like
said.
It's your choice. It wasn't your choice, Jerry. It wasn't. Yes, I just said your name. Because I'm directly speaking to you. Because I heard your voice for hours tonight. Talking about disgusting things. And agreeing with disgusting things.
You didn't say you were going to kiss
You are
him,
a
did you?
vile person. You don't mean anything to me. I have zero respect for you. Your entire...
Oh, no. Wait a minute. We'll have to recap.
There's so many lies. I can't.
Wait a minute. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Because he
Sorry.
just made all this up. Because
Okay. There's
sorry,
5
Caroline
minutes.
got a phone
organization.
call.
Your pinky's up. You're crack the crown. Whatever you want to.
Here.
You've crossed a line, Jerry, and I'm not playing a round. Tell me
A
I'm
round of
ugly,
golf?
Tell me I'm stupid.
Pocket pool?
Say you wish I didn't exist. Do all that stuff.
No one
But you guys
cares
crossed
enough
a
about
line
you to
tonight
even. Oh Lord.
That can't be undone. It's been recorded.
Okay.
It's being reported not only to my police station, but to everyone's police station.
Oh, he
You
thinks
wanna
it's
know
about
why?
him.
Because it's a criminal act that you just did. You led a conversation discussing murdering people and how to get away with it. That, Jerry, is disgusting.
Aww.
You are disgusting. Feel free to share this on your tea time. Feel free to share this in your hate groups. Feel free to make a TikTok out of me. Because this
It's a
will
TikTok.
stay up here. This will get shared. You are a gross human being for leading any sort of conversation like that for hours and then trying to publicly excuse yourself by saying, I have no part of this. Excuse me. I just want it to be very clear publicly that I don't have anything to do with this. But I led this discussion for over 90 minutes. You did.
How long was
Your
it?
voice is there. And
First it
Clubhouse
was an
shows
hour
that
and
you're
45.
speaking.
Now it's 90. Which is it?
You're being reported. I'm
Okay.
letting that be very, very clear. Okay?
Great.
So,
Super. Waste law
I don't care
enforcement's
that you don't like
time.
my company. I don't care
It's
that you
not
don't like me.
your
I
company.
don't care that you don't like anyone in my family.
No.
I don't care that you don't like any of the leaders that are still here.
Nope.
Here's my thing. Move on. Find
We
your own
are.
happiness. I wish you the best.
Aw, he
Find a
wishes you the
company. Good luck.
best.
Because trust me, wherever you go, I will share this. You've crossed the line
You're just
in
gonna
this
share it.
industry because I believe in 5 things.
Wait a
I believe
minute.
in myself. I believe in my company. I believe in my product. I believe in my team and my system. And I believe in this industry. And I believe you don't belong in this industry. So, it has been recorded.
Oh no.
And when you stay in this industry, I will share that with every company you go to.
It was recorded anyway,
You've crossed a
dumbass.
line that is so vile, that is so wrong, that is so evil. When you talk and allow a conversation to be had for hours, do you hear me? For hours.
Well, was it 90
About
minutes, an hour and
murdering,
45 minutes, or
death,
hours? Which
killing
was it?
people, and then you want to step away and say, I have nothing to do with what was said here tonight.
Okay.
You do.
He doesn't.
And you will be held responsible.
Yeah, for
I'm making
what?
that very clear.
For
to
having
you.
a conversation?
So, I will leave this video up. It will stay public. Because I hope
Sweet.
it gets shared to you. I hope you share it on your thing.
My
Because
thing?
your entire room was recorded.
Yeah,
Everyone
by
who was
by
in there
Jerry, by
is
the way.
recorded.
Yeah. It was
So,
on replays
Here's my
loud.
thing. Is this an association? Is this a group? Is this the kind of thing you want to tie yourself with?
Yes.
If it is, I ask that you clearly go get some therapy.
Oh, thank you. Are you gonna pay for
Because
it?
that's disgusting. I
Oh,
don't
it's
care if you hate my
disgusting.
company. I don't care if you hate the
You
product, if
don't
hate
have a
jewelry, if you
company.
hate our jewelry,
You
if
are a
hate our compensation
peon.
plan, and if you hate the fact that people are paid because you're
I-
below them. I
Oh
don't
my
care
God.
if you hate that.
I don't
Move
care
on.
enough
Go do
about you to
something
hate
else.
you,
Go to a
fool.
recovery paparazzi group. Go to a recovery anti-MLM group. Go
Oh,
do that.
thank you for your permission,
But
Sugar
when
Britches.
you start to have discussions openly for
Uh-huh.
hours about murdering
How many
people,
hours now? Does he know how to tell time?
You are a
I'm worried about his
disgusting
power of
human
15
being
because he can't
who
seem
will
to
be recorded,
to count minutes and hours.
and you crossed a line that I'm not afraid to stand up for.
Okay.
What you did tonight and what you allowed in your room tonight was wrong. I don't care that you hate me. I don't care that
No
you
one
hate
cares
my
enough
you
about
do.
you to
care
hate you.
that you want to crack this crown. Here's what I'm going to let you know. This crown is a hell of a lot harder to crack than you think, darling. And those who are still here and
Darling.
those who want to defend this crown will let you know that. And I'm here to say to those of you who are still in the company, who still want to be a part of this company, who still believe in this company, it is time that you stand up to these people. It is time that you let yourself
Stand
be known. It is time that you let them hear your voice. Because like I said earlier, I'm not afraid of you. Share this on your little tea time. Share this in your little hey groups. Create a TikTok, do whatever you want to. But the entire video will stay up
that's
here
so
on my
cute.
page. Do you want to know
The TikTok.
why?
Yes.
Legal reasons.
Legal
You know
reasons.
why? Because I have the entire thing recorded. So you
Legal
can say you
reasons.
didn't say this and that. You can say you didn't allow this and that. You can say this and that. I have it.
Okay.
You're gross. You're disgusting. And
So's
you're
your
vile.
family's whole business.
Have a wonderful night.
Oh, thank you. So,
Are we finally over? Okay, so there's so many inconsistencies in that. It's crazy. Anybody who was in the
you know why I'm keeping this up? Legal reasons.
anybody who was in the room, I did not. I don't even. I'm trying to wrap my head around. First of all, he says hours, and then he says an hour and 15. Then he says I don't fucking. Are you kidding me right now? So he is making it to believe, and there is a retired recorded whatever on there. Never once did I talk about how to get away with murder. Never once did I talk about none of that. Zero. The woman from England did, which I still, she was very angry, and I'm not condoning what she said or did at all, but it was not like that. This was not a Columbo at all, but he is very dramatic as always, which is okay. And there is so many inconsistencies in that. It's insane. There is a point in the room where I said, y'all, you're not going to get me banned from social media talking this tomfoolery. Like, it's ridiculous. Stop. And then they started talking about ghost stories. And then I went and took a nap.
So, this is my question, Jerry. If you said all of this, why doesn't he post the recording he supposedly has? Where's the receipts?
Right.
He speaks out of his ass and says things that aren't true and embellishes things to make us seem bad, but he posts no proof, no receipts, has nothing.
But that video's staying up for legal reasons.
Right. And then he threw out something about me being fired again. What is he talking about? Again,
Jerry, have you been fired again?
you guys, seriously?
Did the boob whisperer people kick you to the curb?
No, I'm still a part of the boob.
What about your CBD oil place?
I'm still a part of that for my dog CBD. Yep.
What about the skincare company? You fired from them?
I'm still a part of them. I am.
I'm confused.
I am too. I am. He literally says things that are not a fact at all, but people want to believe that it is. And anybody who wants to know anything that's going on with my life, just tune in on social media, because that shit's all on the camera for you guys.
But he's super transparent.
Yeah, right. Super transparent. We do have a ton of receipts, however, of everything they've done against us, right? Ton. Like Caroline has all of it. There's a point where he actually denied ever calling us any names. He denied ever saying that he knew where I lived. He denied all of that. And then in this video, he says he's never denied any of that. And yes, he did it just once, right?
Here we go. A car wash live. I believe he referred to his car wash lives. Yes.
Ogres that happen in life. And so I look at it and I say, are you afraid of them? Do they scare you? Do they make it so that you can't be yourself authentically? Do they make it so that you don't go after your goals and your dreams? Because you're afraid of what they're going to say and do it. And again, that goes back to my 5 core beliefs.
Oh, God, again with the 5 core beliefs.
You got to believe in your company. You got to believe in your product. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Fiona, Honey Boo Boo, and Mama June, they won't scare you off.
Boo.
They won't, prevent you. You'll kind of be like, oh, that's fun. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. When your episode was over, people found out a lot about you, right? When your show got stopped, when your show got canceled, right? When Honey Boo Boo got canceled, you found out a lot about the stars of those shows, right? Just saying. So again, you might see them as this show, And then when the show gets canceled, you find out a lot about celebrities, drug addicts, all these things, right? Like,
Oh my God, did he just call me a drug addict?
horrible
Because I
things about
believe
these
that's
people.
slander.
Like Ellen, her show's getting canceled because she's a horrible person, right? They present themselves like they're not. But then you find out that, no, in reality, behind the scenes, they're an ogre, right? So you have Fiona, you have Honey Boo Boo, and you have Mama June, right? And then the truth comes out, right? And so that's
Still
what I want
waiting
to talk
for
about
it.
too. Is wait, actually, let me take off my
Oh
sunglasses
God.
so that the ogres can like see my eyeballs. Right? You want to see it from my eyes? I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not afraid of who I am. I'm not afraid of what I do. I'm not afraid of how I do it. I'm not afraid of what people say about me. Like, let me make this very clear for those of you in the back.
He says
who
the same
like
thing
to, like,
all the
continue
time.
to talk about me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not afraid of you.
Okay.
One, I don't respect you in the
Okay.
least.
Okay.
Right? Two, one of the people, I actually have their home address because they sent it to me because they wanted to show me how much they were paying for their house and how amazing it was, right? I have that home address because you sent me the Zillow of that home address.
Is that a
Don't worry, I have
threat?
it. But
But
I believe in spreading light and love and hope, right? And so there is a chandelier that is in my house that was asked for, and
was
I'm going to
asked
send it to
for.
the person because their house is obviously a very dark place. It's like
Looks bright. I don't know. It looks sunny, Jerry. I'm not sure. Jerry, is that artificial light? Are you shining a light from a lighthouse into your home, Jerry, and lighting it up currently?
Again, I want to tell you, Annette, I don't know how long the clubhouse was yesterday. According to him, it was hours. We might as well embellish the days and weeks the way that he's talking. His name was not mentioned, not even once. Not even once yesterday in that clubhouse because he is that insignificant. And I honestly feel he's just pissed off because his name's not even mentioned. Because you have such low self-esteem that you literally have to say that this is your company. It belongs to your brother, you fucking loser. Your brother, who is actually, I think, a bigger fucking asshole than you are, if it's even possible. Your brother is so low and vile. And you, too, you are so proud of your company who literally walks over dead people and just completely takes down the replicated websites and doesn't give a shit about their existence because they're not putting money in your pocket anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about murder. They went ahead and let people from their convention catch COVID and didn't do anything to stop it. So who plotted the death of people or wasn't very responsible with that activity? I don't know.
You
But the funniest
feel
thing to me was when he said, you don't like my stupid family, you don't like my stupid sister-in-law. Are you four?
Tell us how you really feel about your sister-in-law. Because we'll tell you how we really feel about your stupid sister-in-law. We have no problem with it. And you're so proud, right? You're really pissed off because we don't mention your name enough. That's why you're fucking pissed. Because you have been fighting your whole life to be something and you're still nothing. Nothing. You literally have no uplines in this company and you still make less than 99% of the elites in the company because you are so fucked up. You can't even manage to handle getting paid like Colleen Nicole, who was so out of her mind, drugged out. She even makes more money than you fucking loser. Bring it on. Bring it fucking on.
Shouldn't he be showing us his receipts?
But I think my favorite thing was Patty Shevlin in the comments talking about the fact that we stole things from people. We stole people's ranks. And Amber Van Winkle too. Amber,
Fuck are
you
they
had
talking
no
about?
problem with us stealing or buying ranks when you were collecting that paycheck, boo-boo. In fact, you encouraged it. You guys have to hit Black Diamond this month so that I can hit Fashionista. You guys have to hit this rank this month so I can make a new rank. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut
Exactly.
the
We
fuck up.
actually were not buying ranks because we didn't have a very big team. That was never my
You know who
paparazzi
did buy a
story.
rank, though? Amber Van Winkle.
Yeah.
Never did I buy a rank in paparazzi. And
you want to talk about buying a title?
now, yeah.
Well,
I'm
it is a
the
buying title, so that does make sense. It is based on how much you buy. So I guess I technically did buy a title. I don't know.
It is. However, let's not forget, I'm the only person in paparazzi who has shown proof that I have sold enough to support my LOP rank. 1.5 million I have sold. And the only thing that was processed on that square was paparazzi jewelry. I haven't seen you motherfuckers show a fucking thing to support anything. And furthermore, all of your fucking customers are consultants. You piece of shit. You would know how to run a business if it ran straight up your ass and parked in your asshole. You wouldn't know how to run a fucking business. With your power.
Do we want to talk about this video from Patty Shevlin?
Oh, yeah, let's talk
But
about
she
it.
wants to talk about buying ranks, but let's listen to what little Patty had to say
I'd love
about her
I'd love to hear it.
being a pink diamond.
Do you know I pulled a report and was able to see how much money I've spent on jewelry up to this point in Excel? And then I was able to pull a report and compare my sales, and I'm in a deficit. I'm like I gotta sell.
She's in a deficit.
And she's been in the company since 2017.
Yeah, now I also have a video. You want to talk about buying ranks or bonus buying? Let's look at all the jewelry Patty Shevlin has.
That's not jewelry that's sold. That's jewelry she's got in her inventory. So, I mean, it is a buying rank life of the party. It's not a
You want to talk about, let's talk about buying ranks. Mama Frank and fucking Brittany Frank. You want to talk about buying ranks. You want this shit to fucking buying ranks. They wrote the fucking coffee table book on that shit. Because not only do they buy ranks, they fucking stack. Right? And the company supports that shit. Right? Your beloved Franks. Have you guys seen their fucking jewelry? And yeah, they legit buy their LOP. And they are not shy to admit it. Furthermore, Brittany is underneath her mother. And who buys all the jewelry? Her mom only purchases enough to stay active to collect the fucking monies, the commissions. Brittany buys all the jewelry so that they can double get commissions off of it. And that's why Brittany is the one that gets all of the LOP awards. You want to talk about buying fucking ranks? Why don't you talk to your friends, the fucking Franks? Because
it's laughable.
You know how to fucking do it. I never fucking bought my empire. I showed proof of how much I fucking sold. I want somebody else like Erica Cole. Bitch, we made 45%. And if you can't figure out the math, bitch, ugh. Are you? Oh, speaking of Erica Cole, should we go ahead and post those threats that we've gotten from Erica Cole? Should we go ahead and post the threats about doxing from Colleen Nicole? These are actual against the law bullshit. Should we go ahead and show you guys that?
I'm also confused as to how we stole anything when we actually had to pay for the product, but
Well, I don't know what we fucking stole.
Screenshot, feel free. Here. Bruh, I've had such a good day today and the devil tried me. Y'all ever went from 3 to 100 in seconds? Lord have mercy. Why must these people say my name? I am over here minding my $5 business. It was thetruth.com until they got rid of your behind. Now I'm your target. I didn't cancel you. You canceled you. Leave me alone or put on the whole entire armor cause my goons wear suits. Hashtag they stay ready with a punching emoji. Okay?
Oh, it's not. I think that's a direct threat.
It is.
I've never made a fucking direct threat. Except for the
Let's talk
fact that
about.
you're on losing money.
Let's talk about Hunter's post. Hunter Newell. Hunter Matthew. He made a post about what would he be arrested for? Choking someone's tongue of their mouth for trash talk. Hunter laughed at that post. Killed your ex.
Oh, but he led a whole discussion and moderated an entire discussion about murder.
Over here dying at the comments.
Moderated an entire discussion in writing on Facebook about murder.
About murder.
And what does Erica Cole say? I will hide the body for you. They're talking about killing Andrew.
Oh, and they're planning on how to get away with the murder. You mean just like what Taylor said
about
happened?
killing Andrew.
They named him.
Talking about killing his ex, and then Erica Cole responds and says, I will hide the body for you. And Hunter laughs at that comment. That's actual murder in fucking writing.
And discussed how to get away with it and moderated the entire thing.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Go ahead and take your screenshots.
All you gotta do is feed it to the gators in your yard. Just feed it to the gators. I know where there's a crematory real cheap.
I believe that's plotting to murder, planning specifically how to carry out a murder, and how to cover up said murder. Should we get the police involved?
Who do I need to put in my trunk and help their family look for them?
Oh, that's so amazing.
And all this was a fucking joke, right? All a fucking...
I got arrested. What did I do? But that's funny. That was funny, darling.
Not once in Clubhouse did I entertain it, say I was a part of it. Half the time I wasn't even listening to it, but that's my fault. I will never do that in Clubhouse again. You can play though. You guys can listen to the whole recording in its entirety. I hope you do. But baby cakes, it wasn't me. It was not me. I did not plow. First of all, it wasn't even about you, you dumb shit. You want to be so relevant that you actually make it about you. No one said your name once because, quite frankly, hardly anybody still knows who the fuck you are.
Oh. Hunter makes a post about Andrew saying, somebody commented, go get her, she has lost her mind. Hunter says, no, it's a him, and I will use every resource, every dime, every contact, and every waking hour taking this person for everything he thinks he's worth and then some. I'm done. They've got me pissed now.
Okay.
Michelle Johnny comments and says, I've been attacked too. I believe it's because I'm married to a black man.
Oh, you believe it's because you are. Okay.
And Eric, then Hunter responds and says, am I being targeted because I'm a male consultant, or is it because I'm gay?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Michelle Johnny, are you fucking kidding me right now? And don't worry about it, Michelle. On Tuesday, we have half of a show dedicated to you and your stupidity and your slander and your statements about how we are targeting you because you're married to a black man when 90% of my relationships have been interracial. Are you fucking kidding me right now? When my whole family is interracial, are you fucking kidding me right now? You grasp at straws, my friend, to play the victim so well. Go cry yourself a fucking river. We got it all for Tuesday for you guys on that one.
Oh my gosh, is that a Tuesday Tea Time preview?
Yes.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
I'm dead.
I can't with these people. I can't. Honestly, it just never ceases to, it just never stops. Never stops.
How about we go through some of the harassment we've gotten?
I would love it. Do you want to talk about illegal actions?
Let's do it.
Talk about illegal actions about a federal offense doxing people.
Patricia Shevlin. What is a forthcoming person? If you say that someone is forthcoming, you mean that they willingly give information when you ask them, with Karma Chameleon as the song. I'm gonna go shower. I just need everyone who loves me to just shush and let me handle it. This was from Tea Time. All these posts have now been deleted. Tracy Reed and Geraldine Feisty Souza, can I be invited onto your tea time? Every good critic loves to hear an opposition. 98 comments of her tagging people, trying to get them to tag us to get her on tea time. Do me a favor and report this group, the recovery group, harassing the recovering consultants.
Just because,
oh, and this one's my personal favorite.
Just because people want to get together and talk about their bad experiences with paparazzi, they do everything to shut us up. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about this one. This one's my favorite. In the tea time chat that Patty created so that she could get us on tea time. At Tracy Reed, I tried to find you on the Kentucky Lawyer Board and I couldn't find you. Did you take the bar? She's accusing her of being a fake lawyer. She's not really a lawyer, right? Uh-huh.
But we know I am because that girl doxed me, so.
I send Read Unclaimed Property Services about us. It tells all about my mom's experience in the law field. Okay? That is unclaimed properties. Nothing saying she's a practicing lawyer. Looking for an Ohio bar now. Kentucky bar. She isn't there, and that's where she's giving legal advice. I take back my white flag. Yup, not in Florida too. And there is ethics that go along with these bars in each state. So Tracy, if she was a part of the bar, could be reported for breaking ethics on reading a cease and desist letter live. She's so fucking stupid.
But she wanted to give me
because as a lawyer, that's breaking her ethics, even if E. Cole is not her client. I'm ready for tonight. Let's do this. I say E. coli with an asterisk. I don't care what you call her. Now I have proof you corrected me on her name. Thank you. I call Erica Cole E. coli. Here we go. My mom responds, Patty, you are incorrect. I am allowed to read correspondence that is directed to me personally or the correspondence of anyone that gives me permission. Are you actually threatening my law license right now? I am. Show me your license that it's still active. Otherwise, I call a fib. My mom responds and says, I'm not sure what you expect to accomplish with all this, but I guess you don't actually wish to come on our show this afternoon? Patricia says, I wish more than ever. I'll be there 8 p.m. sharp. Call a fib? ? My mom goes. I wanted a white flag and unite together. Geraldine Feisty Souza has decided against that. I haven't been in this chat since yesterday, so I guess I'm out of the loop. That's what my mom says. I know. I'm sorry. Ask Caroline Reed to fill you in because it was a lot, but her and I were the only ones awake in her defense. Geraldine Feisty Souza is who I'm after. I'd still be willing to wave a white flag with you and Caroline Reed. My mom goes, so again, I don't know what's going on. I am not a current practicing attorney. My law license is inactive in both states where it was issued because I don't practice law. I am a consultant. I can get my license number and screenshots for you if that's what you require, so give me a few minutes. But that bitch already had them. Because how'd we get doxxed from that bitch? Patricia goes, so if you're not a practicing attorney, are you legally allowed to still give advice to people about law? That's an honest question. I'm not trying to sound hateful here. Because everyone is under the impression you're a current active lawyer. I said, if they are, they currently aren't as well versed in stalking us as they seem. She literally said on our truth-telling show that she shut down her law practice. My mom goes, I am a lawyer. I don't practice law. I closed my practice 2 years ago. It does not negate my credentials or my ability to give my opinion to people. I don't charge and I do not represent anyone as their attorney, so I don't quote-unquote practice. It's actually a very common thing. Patricia goes, okay, thanks for educating me. Oh. She goes, okay, I'm learning right now. I just want to clarify, I don't like to be dishonest. And I say, oh, really, Karma Chameleon? You don't like being dishonest? And then we can go into Karma Chameleon. The fake account where Patty decided to bully me when I was suicidal? That one? That one. Oh. Isn't that so nice? She's a real class act, isn't she, Jerry? Yeah. Karma Chameleon. Here's the account. This was Patricia Shevlin. She admitted that on our tea time.
But it was okay because she told on herself. Let's not forget that part.
Someone give Tracy, Reed, and Caroline this message for me. Tracy, did you ever tell anyone why Caroline couldn't be in your live videos with your previous company, Paparazzi? Did you explain that she was under the age of 18 when you signed her up as a consultant and lied about her birthday? Which also meant more than one consultant was in your household. Oh, wait, did you mention you signed up your son and husband too? Later on as you were growing and canceled these accounts when you figured out you wanted to be honest finally. Paparazzi suspended you because Caroline was a canceled consultant. And a canceled consultant can't be in live sales. But you seem to have left that part out.
I didn't.
She repeats the same thing over and over and over on all the posts on our business page. She shares a post of me and my dogs saying that this woman's mother is a liar. She harasses me for hours and hours. Look at this, guys. Like, are you kidding me? Harassment for hours and hours and hours. But she's such a good Christian, such a good person.
So I think we should read some clapbacks of Patty Shevlin when Taylor Kirby did his video.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, most def.
Let me go into the comments right now. Right now. Right now. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, by the way, he turned off all commenting except for his friends. So that way no other people could comment anything negative. So it makes it look like he's all correct and everybody's supporting him.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. Jerry's so evil. Jerry's so evil.
I am. Legit.
Patricia Shevlin. Amen, amen, amen. Laws of the land. Aren't we all over that one? Ha, ha, ha. The one about me being a minor. You're over that? Crazy. So sad. Tonight cannot be denied. OMG, yes, call it out. It's a very hard criminal line. Conspiracy of murder. Yes, sir, it does. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's creepy. She keeps saying yes, sir in the comments. It's fucking weird. Feisty in all caps. It's been reported feisty. Tea Time is planning murders and we aren't going to be quiet about it. And Amber Van Winkle responds and says, heck no.
Wait. What?
Tea Time is planning murders and we aren't going to be quiet about it.
Well, so is Hunter Newell and Erica Cole and everyone else in those comments. So
these people are evil, Patricia Shevlin said. Evil.
Tea Time.
The crown.
Tea Time is planning murders. Is it really?
We're not going to be quiet about it.
Protect the crown. Let's do this. Now let's read some of Amber Van Winkle's comments. Our direct sponsor Upline, who's a backstabbing bitch.
It's petrifying to me that these people legit Like, we don't know when Patty Shevlin is straight or not straight, because according to her, she peed on Clubhouse in front of friends. But I'm thinking that most of the time when they type this shit, that they're actually in their right frame of mind or not. I don't
know. They seem convinced. They do it so frequently, and the spewing seems pretty similar. So I'm thinking they really believe what they're writing. Yeah.
Funny, Amber Van Winkle goes, funny how more quote-unquote winners are leaving because they bought their pieces and cheated out people who actually deserve. You mean like you, Amber? You're sad because we beat you the month that we won our Z piece?
Yes, because she couldn't be a Z winner.
Oh, but you were on my mom's phone calling about, I need more credit. I have to hit platinum this year. Tracy, can you figure out how to get me more credit cards so I can hit platinum this year? That was you, Amber.
Holy
shit.
Are you
Mm-mm. No, not kidding. Not kidding. Come at me, my sky daddy has me. So troll away, boo. My dad and my mom are now there with him.
Actually, it's her in-laws, but she's claiming them as her parents.
They're not her parents. Talk about disgusting and vile. Watch that crap.
y'all?
It gets better.
Agreed. There's so many comments in my thing that says this sounds so much like Scientology and a cult. It's
Right?
insane. Like, it is legit insane.
Mm-hmm.
So these were comments on Taylor Kirby's rant video that we played earlier. People keep asking, where was this?
Sad when my 12-year-old has more respect and integrity than grown women. You mean the 12-year-old that isn't actually your child, that you home wrecked his parents' relationship?
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's correct. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Not actually your baby, but you did make sure that his baby mama wasn't married to him anymore. But okay, yeah.
What the fuck? I got your back, Tay, with an angry face. She's got her back, Tay.
Are they Tay and Am?
And
we
wait. I got your back, Tay. Nobody in that room mentioned his name even once. Nobody. And I'm sorry.
Who cares about him enough to plot
Nobody
his
does.
murder? He is not that interesting.
He is so pissed off that people don't even talk about him, that he makes an entire video trying to clout himself. Like, literally, did you guys listen to the video? Did you listen to what he was doing? He spent a half hour eating ice cream and clouting himself about how many people he knows, how many friends in the industry he has, how many fake fucking degrees he has, how he's the only one that hasn't lied and cheated and stole his way to anything, which is why he's trying to justify why he makes zero fucking monies with the power of 15. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
He's not kidding you. Let me tell you. He says that a lot. He repeats that phrase a lot.
Amber says, get therapy. Can't say it was your admins who said it this time.
I never said a word. This is what all these people are literally listening to what he's saying. You all, I never said
Lisa.
a word.
But no one listened to the video, or the replay from Clubhouse. He didn't play the replay from Clubhouse. They're just listening to him.
Yep.
Kisa Glass says, dang it, Fiona.
Who's Kisa Glass? I don't know her.
Amber Van Winkle says, common denominator. It isn't everyone else that's the problem. Ooh. Do you know what gets me? And I have to get this off my chest, y'all. Do you know what gets me? Real CEOs of real companies, the people who are actually millionaires because they actually work their ass off, they will never respect you. You're in an MLM. No real CEO will ever respect you. Because guess what? You don't actually put in any work. You let people work for you without actually being paid. You are basically stealing from other people.
Oh, but we're the thieves.
But we're the thieves.
Yeah.
No CEO, no real professional will ever respect you. And I can sleep well at night knowing that I run an actual real business. Jerry runs an actual real small business. And no matter what, we're taken seriously. Because guess what? We run real businesses. We're not in an MLM. This isn't our side hustle. This is a real business.
Let me say something. Let me say something. By him always saying he knows all these friends and he knows all these people and he knows all these people in the industry, this is another way for him to make people afraid to talk bad about paparazzi once they leave. This is the way they've always been able to shut people up. So they tell you, because as soon as, and don't worry about it, Michelle Johnny will be bringing people on next Tuesday to let people know how disgusting you are about trying to keep people shut up when they leave, disgusting paparazzi, that they start it as soon as you leave, whether it's on a good note or a bad note. Don't talk bad about paparazzi. If you talk bad about paparazzi, you won't be successful. If you talk bad about the industry, you're not going to be able to stay in the industry. Here is a little piece of information for you, Taylor. Keep on running around, because I think I've made it very well known that in Bellamy, I've never put people underneath me to build my leg. I have hundreds and hundreds of customers who buy the product because they love it. I don't give a shit about building my legacy in Bellamy, and I've made it very clear to the founders. The founders actually of Bellamy gave me an ultimatum to stop talking bad about paparazzi or to leave their company as a partner. And I chose to leave the company as a partner because nobody is going to tell me what I can and cannot say. And if you want to take the credit for that, Taylor, I will let you take the credit for that, because it screams volumes on how much he is so focused on me that he even knows where I live. Who's doing the threats here, Taylor Kirby? I would like to know who's coming after who. And Melissa of Bellamy, I hope if it's a fact that you're listening to that bearded piece of shit and you gave me the ultimatum because of him, I'm quite sure you're not very proud of that. I would hope not, anyhow. But the fact of the matter remains, give me an ultimatum all you want. And do you know what the ultimatum was? They will freeze my account for 6 months while I'm on my quest to take down paparazzi. And then once I'm done with my quest, I can come back and pick right up where I left off. No, thanks. I'm okay. I'll just go look for alternate skincare, because I'm not going to actually support your company while you're trying to tell me what I can and cannot do, because I don't roll that way. Because this is what you call integrity, you dumb shit. I don't give two shits about any MLM company out there. You want to keep on threatening me with it? I make more money in my boutique I ever made in paparazzi with commissions and my sales, you stupid piece of shit. And Bellamy didn't even pay my fucking rent in my house that you want to brag about, that you know how much I paid for. So that lets you know it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is my integrity. And even if Bellamy paid me as much as paparazzi did, guess what I would do? I would fucking walk. No one is giving me an ultimatum, you stupid shit. So, Melissa of Bellamy, if in fact you did listen to Taylor Kirby and listen to that disgusting rant of his, and that is exactly what you stand behind, congratulations, everybody knows. And Taylor Kirby is bragging about it. That's amazing for you.
And I think I want to put in my own opinion, which I've stated to Jerry before. We signed up for Bellamy after we quit paparazzi. This was 2 years ago. You know why I didn't continue with Bellamy? Jerry knows. I suggest all of you go and look at their shade range on their foundations and concealers.
Okay,
I'm not very inclusive.
I'm not going to entertain this conversation. I still stand behind, I love Bellamy's product. However, I am not going to continue to use Bellamy's product if in fact they give me an ultimatum to be a partner or not. I don't roll that way. So I've already looked for and found alternate face products. I would rather let my face shrivel up and fall off on the fucking floor than to give anybody support that supports a piece of shit company like Paparazzi and or Taylor Kirby. That's where I stand.
And it's funny because he says he's been around a long time and he knows all the people and all the other MLMs. It's because they keep switching companies, right? All of these leaders go from company to company to company.
Yep.
And take their people with them because they keep promising, well, it didn't work out at the last one. We'll move to this next one. Oh, it didn't work out at this one. Come to the next one and sell the dream.
And if you guys want a more tea time on it, I can read the emails back and forth legit from.
We should do a Bellamy tea time one day.
We should.
Yeah, right? We'll do that. We'll do that.
I got all of it.
Guess what?
But we're going to keep that video of Taylor bragging that it was him that undid my career at Bellamy. And I hope Melissa and Scott are proud about that. Because if it's true, that's exactly what you stand for. And now you've made a huge mistake because there's plenty of people out there that think Paparazzi is the most vile, disgusting company that there is.
I mean, I think that the one thing we can get from this is they're all the same.
And wait, should I go ahead and pull up my Bellamy account to show that for a fact I am still a partner in Bellamy? Should I?
Yes.
Because
you should, because let's show receipts that you're not actually canceled.
According to Taylor Kirby, he has already gotten me canceled, and I'm a fucking liar that I'm not a partner with Bellamy. And again, I'm telling you, you guys are believing somebody who is a fucking liar. He's a fucking liar.
Connie Silva Pitts,
a partner with Bellamy, to include an email from the founder saying, we know, we totally respect your hustle and what you can do in social media. And we believe you could be presidential if you wanted to. You know what my response is? I could be anything that I want to. I'm not building a team with an MLM because I don't trust you. I don't trust MLMs. I'm not going to put my trust in MLMs ever fucking again. I brought you, I'm number one in customer sales in Bellamy still. Customer sales, because I believed in your product. If that's not enough, bye, I'll find another one. No problem. No fucking problem. This is why I don't believe in MLMs. Right here.
Connie Silva Pitts, we've never believed in the product and we've never sold it. And it wasn't a few weeks ago. If you'd listened closely, pull the wax out of your ears and listen. We bought a kit 2 years ago when we left Paparazzi and thought we'd try to give it a go because Caroline likes cosmetics. But she was very unhappy when the kit came and the product showed up and we didn't sell it, Connie Silva Pitts. We haven't been raving about how fabulous it was. And it's been way more than a few weeks ago when we had our kit opening video. So again, you can make all the comments you want, but you're ignorant and you are incorrect.
In fact, I've said multiple times to people who ask me, Caroline, what do you think about Bellamy? I don't like it. I don't need the skincare.
On the show.
Yep.
She has said it during tea time. She has said it in clubhouses. She has said it over. Her story has never changed. So you know what, motherfuckers? You can believe that bearded, ice cream eating, disgusting fucking troll under a bridge all you fucking want. But right there, we just caught him in, I don't know, 15, the power of 15 with 15 fucking lies in a 25-minute video. And it keeps going and it keeps going.
He couldn't even keep his own story straight because I guess he was making it up as he went along and didn't have his facts. Anyway,
in fact,
tedious.
Now I see comments going that this MLM's makeup is good. I'll tell you what. I've probably tried over 100 different makeup brands. I have not found one MLM company makeup that impressed me. Not one. Not Unique, not Pharmacy, not Bellamy. None of them have impressed me.
I'm still standing by.
Mary Kay. A friend of ours had Mary Kay.
I'm still standing by. I fucking love Bellamy's product. I'm still not saying anything about it. It's a
But I think
damn
we can
shame.
find a replacement.
I
We'll find
already
a
did.
dupe or something better.
I already did. What
There
I'm
you
saying
go.
is, because all of you guys are going to get it twisted, because for some reason you can't count that there's 1, 2, 3 of us, and we are all 3 different people. I am making it very fucking clear for anybody who can't fucking hear. I love their product. And until I find out that they have rat poison in it, I still stand behind it. However, I'm not going to buy it. I will let my face look like Taylor Kirby's before I use their product again, because they gave me an ultimatum. I don't roll that way. Now, Taylor Kirby, because you love the industry so much and all you do is clout chase and suck assholes, and you still can't be successful, my friend, you better watch yourself in MLMs, because now you went ahead and threw yourself out there in your disgusting piece of shit way with all your clouting. And Melissa and Scott now are going down as the ones who gave Geraldine Souza an ultimatum because of Taylor Kirby. Congratulations on that.
So embarrassing.
Susan Gamble, do you have to cuss so much?
Yes, I fucking do.
We cuss as much as we want because this is our show. And once again, if that is bothersome to you, you can tune us out. But we're not answering to you about how we do or do not speak. It is none of your business.
There's a lot of people in paparazzi who will actually stab you in the back and pray with you at the same time. We can give you names, boo-boo. So there were some mic drops in here. Tuesday's tea time. I wish we had time to cover that so we could talk about Michelle Johnny and her fucking lying claims out there of hypocrisy and I don't know, racialism, I guess, is what she's going for there. We'll talk about that a little bit, and what she's saying to her downlines with all of her fucking lies. And I'm sure we're going to have more come out even before then, right? So we got a Tuesday already lined up. I'm not in jail. And look, y'all, do you want to know the worst thing that's going to happen from this with my lack of paying attention to the room? Because I would never, honest, this is a very serious note. I would never entertain plotting somebody's murder. Are you fucking kidding me? Unless I'm reading an Agatha Christie novel, okay? Like, seriously, that is fucking ridiculous. I'm trying to keep pace here.
I guess my whole summation of watching this video, because we watched it together, right? Just now, was once again, he's screaming for attention because we don't care enough to mention him. He alluded to a lot of happenings, but showed no proof of any of them, whereas we show our proof every time we go live. So, again, you keep clapping back, but have no proof or receipts, which means you're just over there making noise. No one's interested in you. No one cares enough about what you look like to talk about your personal appearance. We call you FURBY because it rhymes with Kirby, and we try not to use your real name because we're afraid of Beetlejuicing you into our lives, and we'd really like to avoid it. You're not interesting enough for us to berate publicly on your appearance or your teeth or your weight or your body or any of the above, because I truly just don't care enough to care. And body shaming is something that we personally don't participate in.
Absolutely not.
But ethics shaming and action shaming and business shaming, 100,000%.
Yep.
So you believe in everything 1,000%. I believe in it 100,000% and 1,000,000% and infinity%. That when you operate with integrity, you don't have anything to worry about. But since you don't, seems like you got a whole lot of scared going on there, my bearded buddy. So, darling, I hope you enjoyed our presentation of your presentation. Again, we're still waiting for the receipts. We're still waiting for the proof. We're still waiting for the testing results from Papa Puke. Still haven't gotten them. So I guess we'll go about our merry way on all of our social media platforms. I guess until the police come to drag us away. So for the Crack the Crown crew and Tea Time, I'm Tracy.
I'm Caroline.
I'm feisty.
And we're out. Unsupervised by the police. Goodbye.